Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to the Horror Master today. What are you doing here? Can you see I'm trying to do a ranking video? Oh, I'm chewing up Cuba. No, Orange. Audience wants to see me ranking every great adventure coaster, not you chewing on Koopa. That's it. You two get out. No. You two get out. Damn, those two are annoying as shit. Alright. Well, hey everyone, and welcome back to Horror Master, and today I'm going to be ranking. I've been thinking about for quite a while, even before I did my Mario Party ranking. That it's ranking every Six Flags Great Adventure roller coaster. Yes, this is real. I'm not ranking any movies and no video games. This is a real life topic, and that is roller coasters. So I would explain. So I'm a coaster enthusiast. I've been to free Six Flags Park, Universal, all 4 Disney parks, and I plan on going more in the future. And some fairs, but no one gives a shit about us. Anyway, yeah, I've been to free Six Flags Park, Great Adventure, New England, and... So what are the rules? Well, let's see. Well, first of all, I'm not including any of the other rides. No swing shots, no, merry-go-rounds. Who gives a shit about merry-go-rounds, huh? Yeah, no Ferris wheels. Just good old roller coasters. That's everyone's favorite part about Great Adventure, right? That's like one of the coolest parks in the world, huh? Yeah. It's got 14 roller coasters, including the kiddie coasters. I never actually been on them, but I've been on other kiddie coasters that are very similar to those, so I will be including them anyway. This list will be including King Dakar, El Toro, Nitro, Green Lantern, Superman Ultimate Flight, Medusa, Little Devil Coaster, Harley Quinn's Crazy Train, Dark Knight Coaster, Skull Mountain, Batman the Ride, Jersey Devil Coaster, and I forgot the 2 other ones because I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, Joker. Yeah. Yeah, you know that one. Yeah, that one. And the other one is Runaway Mine Train, the most shit coaster of all time. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big ranking video today, just like that Mario Party one, which by the way got like 60 views. Congratulations, that's really cool. And yeah, so this is like by far the biggest video of the week, besides the Horror Master movie Part 6, the end of Michael Myers. Yeah, that movie was hard as shit. But I actually took a break for 2 days and just did chores until this video today. And don't worry, we'll get to Nightmare on Elm Street, Free Trigger soon, River Dance, Freddy Cougar. I'm probably gonna do Golden Ring for movie, you'll see. Anyways, oh, what else do I have to say about the intro? Nothing. Let's get on to the ranking already. Disappointment in the game of life. Runaway Mine Train fucking sucks, and I can show you why. Well, I know most people say it's like an average family coaster, but I thought this coaster was pure garbage and should be shut down entirely. At least replace it with like a Giga or something. Do something. Why are you keeping this old ass ride there that nobody's gonna ride? Well, okay, kids ride it in like families, but I would not ride this garbage again. So you're probably like, well, Horror Master, it's just an average family coaster. How is it more garbage than Harley Quinn's Crazy Train, or Little Denver Coaster, or Green Lantern even? Well, I can prove that to you. When I rode this shit, I think like most people's lap bars, like everyone's lap bars on the seat like lift up, not all the way, but pretty damn close. And I thought I was worried gonna fall right into the river and die. I felt so unsafe on that ride. It's like the worst roller coaster I've ever ridden in my entire goddamn life. The rest of the ride is actually decent. Just that future alone kind of ruins the entire ride, So let's get started on the way out. So this coaster starts off with the most rustiest track out of all, and it needs a damn repaint. Well, that's the most kids with Great Adventure. Then you get a decent whiffle, I guess. A gorgeous view of the world's tallest coaster, Kingdom Con, the world's 4th tallest wooden coaster, El Toro, I think. And and then go up for a WFL for a very, 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 very long time, which I would rather watch Michael swim in the river for 10 minutes. And then you get on top of the WFL, and then you get some safe turns on like this roller coaster. Then you go around pretty slow, and then just keep doing it while I kept losing my mind. Now you get to this very straight hill, and then you just do basic turns. Yeah. You do that turn, and then, I kind of, got bored, but also scared at the same time, because I thought I was gonna freaking die! Yeah, this coaster's goddamn garbage. I would give this coaster, like, a -1 out of 10. This coaster is pure garbage. They should just get rid of it and replace it with, like, at least, I would rather prefer a bathroom over this coaster, to be honest. So, yeah, this coaster is garbage. So, yeah, let's move on. I don't want to talk about this garbage anymore. So, anyways, number 13, we'll go to Little Devil Coaster. It's like the most standard kiddie coaster ever. Always, it's like the world's tiniest WFL. Then you drop and then do a few turns and that's it. No, really, that's really it. In fact, this coaster is so kiddie that I actually found a footage where panda bears were actually riding it. No, this is real, seriously. So basically, I think it starts off with a hill and then just, does a bunch of hills and turns, more turns, and, well, shit no one cares about. I mean, if you want to ride it for credit, that's good, but why would you ride this coaster? There's nothing to do. I mean, you run twice, but who in the hell is gonna go on this coaster when you got King the Car? And we know what's up next. So, coming at number 13 is Harley Quinn's Crazy Train. Same ride, taller hill. That's it. He's narrator. Shut up! I get you're trying to give, directors, I don't know, but stop being so loud so we can hear you. Who in the hell hears her, or whoever the fuck is speaking? I don't know, but this coaster's already off to a bad start. Even the logo's kind of terrifying. Like, Harley Quinn, stop looking into my soul, creep. So, Little Devil Coaster starts off with a hill and then drops like a turn, eh? Yeah, it's actually the same thing, but a little bit bigger. Then you cut to this turn, then have a hill, huh? Then turn around a bit more, huh? And then you turn around even more. Then you have a down drop. And then, yeah, it's basically your typical kiddie coaster. You can also run on it twice, but who the hell is going on this besides little babies, I mean, how come Joker gets the big ride and the big bad Harley Quinn gets the little kitty ride? Like, if you're gonna make a kitty ride out of DC, just choose Looney Tunes. They fit perfectly with kids. Or just do it based off any other movie. Or just do Minions. Oh, okay, never mind. Great Offender doesn't have the rights. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Harley Quinn's Crazy Train. Just, if you're there and you rode, 2 kiddie coasters from other parks, don't go on, that one. Same with Little Devil Coaster, and don't go on Runaway Mountain. Alright, now we can get on to the good coasters. Well, this one's not good at all, but, well, it's better than these coasters. Coming at number 11, no, it's 12, right? Yeah, no. Coming number 11 is Green Lantern. Yeah, not as bad as the one at Magic Mountain, which I've never been on because it's defunct, but it looks really painful. Coming at number 11 is Green Lantern at Great Adventure. Yeah, this coaster's not all that great. I don't think it's that bad. Some people say. I probably won't put it in the top 10 worst coasters on So, Green Lantern's one of those stand-up roller coasters. This is actually the first one I ever been on, so, Yeah, I heard other stand-up coasters are much better than this. So first of all, let's be honest. This coaster is painful as shit. The turn, the first drop in the loop is decent, but then you get to the turns and holy shit, it's painful. I actually almost threw up after getting off this coaster. So let's start off with the seating. There's like this kid dingling on it, which I think you already lost his mind. So let's get on to the ride itself. Well, you basically start off with a decently long lift hill.
3 days later.
Then you get to the top over the concrete road for some reason, and then, well, yeah, I guess you can see some cars, people walking. Then you take a little turn, see Superman Ultimate Flight. And then this is the only cool part about it. You take this cool drop, I guess it's decent. And then you get to the yellow loop, which is pretty cool. However, the rest of the ride sucks. Now, you get this turn, and you get this. And it hurts. I would call that a corkscrew. And then you also turn on this part very slowly, yeah? And then you got another painful part right around here. Yeah, like all these turn parts are painful as shit. Yeah, this is where the ride starts to get super rough. And then you brake. This is like the most painful part right here. Or you take these corkscrews, they hurt as hell. And then you take this painful turn, and then this painful turn. And then I already lost my mind. And then you take more corkscrews, which of course are painful. And then you see King Ka, but you can't really because you're distracted about your pain. And then you take another painful turn. And then goddamn, the ride is finally over.
I don't feel so good.
So yeah, overall this coaster is not that good and it's pretty garbage. Not as garbage as Rolling Train because no one cares. But yeah, this coaster absolutely says oh, let's actually move on to number 10. Number 10 is the Dark Knight coaster. Yeah. So this coaster is basically a mountain mouse but inside. That's it. Yeah, that's her. The theming is kind of cool, but that's about it. Yeah, this coaster is pretty smooth, but it is kind of intense at some points, but it's just a standard Wild Mouse, that's it. And the commercial is kind of terrifying. It's kind of more terrifying than the so-called car commercial. You know, one with the screamer idea? Yeah, that one. So yeah, overall this coaster is It's got cool theming and the Q one is really cool, but that's about it. That's all it's got. I'm not into Wild Mouses really. As someone that hates Wild Mouses, I can say it's like one of the best ones, but it's just kind of Okay, number 9, because I'm losing my mind, is actually gonna be Skull Mountain. This coaster sounds super epic, right? The outside looks super cool. It's got the skeleton heads, waterfalls, and everything. The queue is cool, and then you get to the right. How epic is it? So you basically start off the ride in the mountain. You get to see the outside, which is kind of cool. And then you get into the ride itself. You know what this is? It's Harley Quinn's Crazy Train just in a mountain. So you basically go up this chain lift, and you're having some kind of disco party, which is the main theme. And it looks super empty and boring. Where's the waterfalls? Then you drop down, and it's basically the same as Harley Quinn's Crazy Train, just inside. In a disco party. That's it. This is Electrichrome from Mario Kart, but boring. It just doesn't have that dancing vibe, really. So yeah, this coaster is super boring, and I definitely didn't miss going on it the second time when I went there the second time. This coaster is just boring, Yeah, that's all I can say about it. This coaster is kind of, trash. So, I'm losing my mind here. So, we got number 14, 13. Oh yeah, by the way, if you are liking this video, make sure to like, dislike, subscribe, ring the bell, and click the notification button. Now let's get back right into the video. We got 8 roller coasters left. This is absolutely nuts. So let's get right into it. All right, number 8. I know this is gonna be super duper extra controversial and shit, and I know a lot of people are gonna be pissed, but it's gonna be the Joker. I mean, I know people are into. I know most people say it's a good coaster. I think it's. Yeah. It's way too. It's not predictable in a good way. The seating is really uncomfortable. I almost got stuck on this ride for Christ's sakes. Now, yes, I did ride at New England and not Great Adventure, but it's the same goddamn ride. So, yeah, I didn't go on it because I had other coasters to go on, like much better roller coasters. This is still a good coaster and all, but I don't know. It's just the seating is super uncomfortable, and the flips are like a bit. I'm not sure if it's just me, but they're kind of painful, to be honest. I mean, they felt like I was gonna fly on my seat and everything, but still, this coaster, it's a bit rough in my opinion. So this coaster starts off with a simple lift hill, and then you start to drop, and then you get a gorgeous view of the river and King the Ka and El Toro and Bizarro, Swatch Medusa, whatever, and then you start flipping, and it's kind of rough, and then you do this for the rest of the ride. That's basically it. No, really, that's it. And the ride's like 30 seconds long, eh? Wait, let's check out how long this video is. Okay, it's 47 seconds long, so... And if you remove the Joker intro from this POV, which I know there's other ones out there, but still, then it's about, 40 seconds long. Yeah, 44 seconds long, eh? It's not even including the coaster getting started, it's just the lift hill. So yeah, overall, this coaster is okay. It's good, but it's... yeah... It's just okay compared to the other culture. It's not that good, and it's okay. It's still good. All right, let's get on to the next one. Number 7 is gonna be Batman the Ride. Yes, I know this is another controversial one. I mean, basically all this list has been pretty controversial, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, Batman the Ride. One of those, under-track coasters. I've been on these before. Mostly, Riddler's Revenge and stuff like that. This coaster, I felt nothing different on. I mean, there's, some zero-G rules or shit, and that's it. Yeah, it's basically a drop, and then the whoops. Yeah, it's a good ride, but is it as good as King the Ka, or El Toro, or even... try not to laugh part 11 thumbnail. Make sure to go out and check that video. That video is super good. Yeah, this ride is it's like a 7 out of 10, eh? Yeah, really. Alright, so the ride starts off with a simple one lift hill as always. Hey cameraman, can you fast forward this lift hill? There we go. And then you get to the drop, which is another turn drop, which you get to see the little kitty land down there. And then the food court, and then you get to drop through the trees in the dirt. So then you do the same thing as Riddler's Revenge, you do a bunch of corkscrews and upside down loops, and that's basically it. It's a good ride. It's actually pretty intense, but not as good. It's just not as good as other ones, in my opinion. I mean, does this coaster even stand a chance against, King the Ka? There we go. That's your ride, yeah? I mean, the area where Batman the Ride is located is pretty cool. The Batman car in the middle is kind of cool. That's really about it. So, yeah, I'm just kind of done talking about this ride. So, let's move on to number 6. Okay, so number 6 is gonna be a pretty tough one to decide, because now we're basically on to the good rides. We got King the Ka, Superman, Ultimate Flight, we got Medusa, El Toro, Nitro, and New Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil Coaster. Yeah, that's what it's called. So anyway, so let's move on to number 6, which is it's Jersey Devil Coaster. Yes. I know plenty of people hate this ride. People say it's garbage, shit, and everyone. I think this ride's pretty good. Is it the greatest? So the main problem with this ride is two things. First, I don't like how I get it. I've been on Disney rides that did this, but I don't like how you have to get on while the train is moving. Like, it's such a pain in the fucking ass. And my other grade is that the restraints are pretty uncomfortable. Like, especially if you got a sunburn and shit. Imagine how painful it would be, because if you have a sunburn, too bad. If you want to go on the ride, it's gonna have to, it digs it right into your shoulders. Yeah, like, I'm a bit younger, so I'm like a teenager and shit. But I'm almost. But it still kind of hurt. Like, I mean, yeah. Also, I'm not sure why you're allowed to not hold the restraints down by yourself. Like, why? The other rides, but you do that, so why can't I do it on this ride? So, anyways, let's just get on to the ride. So, you start off by going up. I wish I get to hear him better this time on like hardcore crazy train. And so we got ourselves a slow ass with tail, and you know, shit. Whoa! Right, it's going faster. Holy shit, this is actually surprising. Yeah, this single rare coaster starts off with a slow ass with tail and gets faster. Looks like I can see Nitro down there. So once you get on top, you basically can see the entire thing in Nitro, and then you get down to the whip, then you get down to the drop. And then it goes pretty goddamn fast. Like, I heard it's not as fast as other single roller coasters, so that's kind of a problem, but it still goes pretty quick, yeah? And the coaster is super smooth still, but something just feels kind of off about it. Like it's like an RMC single roller coaster. If you don't know what RMC is, it's basically like a concrete coaster that replaces a wooden coaster most of the time. And basically basically RMCs replace wooden coasters. This one is a single rail RMC, so it didn't replace any, I think. So yeah. What else is there to say? Well, it's just with Wicked Cyclone, it just felt right, like it kept it balanced on like the ending. This one's just missing something in my opinion. It's intense, it's really intense, but it's just not as good as other coasters in my opinion. It's good, it's really good actually, but like I had fun on it, but yeah, it's just not as good as others in my opinion. So let's move on to something else. Also, is it getting high in here, or?
Just got coconut ball. Share this with all your friends.
Yes, number 5 is Kingda Ka. I know it's gonna be controversial, but these top 5s can be all compared tie, huh? However, Kingda Ka, while being super duper intense, we have a great launch system. Also, it can go backwards.
Oh my god! Oh my god. No!
Stop.
So yeah, but the problem is that the ride is over in like a blink. Once you blink, the ride is over. That's it. Now yes, this is and also I like this better than Top Thrill Tractor. I don't care what you say, but it's a bigger version of Top Thrill Tractor. I know it's not smoother, but no one can because this ride is much better. But Top Thrill 2, I'm pretty sure is gonna be better than this. I'll get the Cedar point once I get there, and then I'll rank every single roller coaster. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's basically it. You launch, go up the tallest hill, which is very intense, and go down, have a hill, and that's it. It's a great ride, eh? But not much happens after that. Once you get off, you get off. But that's intense, and I also bit my whip on it. So yeah, overall, it's a great ride. but it's not as good as the top 4, which number 4 will be going to Superman Ultimate Flight. Now, I haven't been on other versions of this roller coaster at Overture or shit like that. So it probably would have been ranked lower because of that. But right now, this is the only one I've been on, and it's a great goddamn ride. It's super smooth as hell, and it's very intense too, especially the zero G roll and the big whoop at the beginning. So we start off with a lift hill that's intense because you can see how high you are, and you have to look down, which is absolutely creepy. And after a very, very, very long lift hill, as always, you finally get to the top. Also, there's an incomplete staircase. That's actually kind of creepy. But then after that, you get a gorgeous view of Green Lantern, which sucks, unfortunately. And same with King and King is great. So we get a view of that Green Lantern, and then we get to the drop, and this is the most intense part, in my opinion, outside of the zero G rule. You get through the top, and then you go all the way down. Holy shit! And then you do the turn, and you can see Nitro from there. I believe that's Nitro, and then you get to the best part of all. The zero G rule is coming up, hopefully. Yeah, it's turns. Oh, there it is! The greatest part of the zero G roll. Seriously, those 2 loops were so intense I forgot I was even on a Superman ride. So yeah, overall this is a great ride. So let's move on. So number 3 will go to Medusa. Originally, this ride was called Bizarro back then. If you haven't been here in like a few years on Great Adventure, then I rethemed it to Medusa. For some reason, it's still a cool theme, but it's the same ride. But it's great because the corkscrews are pretty good. It's very, very intense, and you go over those spiky things. They're really cool. So let's get right into it. So this epic coaster starts off with the gate opening. And then you got some clean track, unlike any other coaster in this park. And then you start off by moving. I also see some people down there for some reason. Oh no! Wow! Yeah. Oh hey, there's the loop, and hey, there's the sign. And then we're just awkwardly staying out here for a minute until we finally get going. And after that, we get to a little turn with another one as always. And then instead of just getting a turn to the drop, you get a super duper corkscrew type drop. So then you get a pretty intense drop, and then here you go. You got Superman symbols for some reason, even though it's still Medusa. And then you get this insane loop, and then you get some turn with a very smooth corkscrew on like the other coaster that no one cares about. And then you get another smooth corkscrew, and then you get another drop. And another smooth corkscrew, and then another smooth corkscrew, and then you get a very smooth turn, and then you get a break one, and then you get a pretty intense drop right here, despite how small it is, and then you get more turns, with more badass turns, and badass corkscrews where you dodge the spikes, which didn't make it into my footage for some reason, and then there it is, there's a spiky thing, so you make it over it, make some slow turns, and then that's basically the end of the ride, and you get a gorgeous view of King Kai again, and that's it. And I went insane after this ride because it's a great,
Why are you doing this?
So yeah, overall, this ride is great. Alright, so let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is Nitro. Yeah, this is like the most insane whip ever. So let's get right into the way out. Also, this ride could use a little repaint. Really needs it. Like, come on, Mario. If you can paint pictures, you can repaint Nitro. Alright, so you start off by getting a little drop. I know my card sounds kind of cringe because I don't know why. And then you get the world's longest whip hill ever.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Then you get to some really tall hills, then some turns, and then another long hill, and then another hill turn. Thinking about it, these hills are kind of similar to Superman to right on New England. And then more drops, and then another hill. Of course, it's goddamn. This house right has like a quadruple with hills, and then a gazillion with hills. That's basically how much this run has. And then you get a turn, and then another down drop hill, and then you guessed it, another hill, and then another hill, and then another hill, and then finally at the end you're finally done. So yeah, this concert was super duper great. So yeah, overall great airtime, terrible wobbly trains, which makes it more terrifying. So anyways, let's move on to number 1. I mean, not terrible wobbly chains. I mean, like, small ones. Yeah. Alright. Number 1 is El Toro, also known as the bull in English. But, I mean Spanish, but I'm gonna call it El Toro.
Wow, you guys are honestly insane.
So, El Toro is goddamn right. So let's just get into the ride. This coaster is fast as shit. No wonder it's called the bull in Spanish. So basically, even the whip hill is actually super duper fast. Like really fast. You get a gorgeous view of King Kong, even Medusa, which I'm not sure why they're turning right. And then you finally get up this wooden whip hill, and then you got a little sharp down turn, kind of. This coaster is already insane. And then you turn around, of course. And then you get the world's most insane drop, which you can see from everywhere. And then you drop, and the steepest drop. And then you shake very roughly. But that's okay because the roughness works. And then you drop under tunnel, and you get these cool ass turns, and then you get a cool ass turn with hill, then more hill. It's basically a hypercoaster and wooden. I know there's a hypercoaster named Son of Beast, but you know, that coaster got shut down. And then you get even more hills, and then you turn around several times. And then you have a teeny bit more hills to go through before the ride finally ends. If you guys never been on El Toro, then you guys are nuts. Go to Great Adventure and ride this ride. Well, it's like fall. It's like November already, so this ride's basically closed now. But next summer and spring, go on this ride. It's great. It's much faster than it was. It's fast as you go on this ride. That's it. That's the entire ranking video. Yippee! This video, well, not as long as the Mario Party or Mario Kart video probably is, it was still really hard to edit all the, text and images and everything. So make sure to like, dislike, subscribe, ring bell, and click the notification button, because I'm trying to get to 1K by the end of the year, because next year, because, I know I'm not gonna make it this year, but, you know, make sure to like, dislike, subscribe, ring the bell, and click the notification button so you can get more awesome content like this. Well, anyways, bye! No, you can't come, even in the outro. No. Alright, you two. Out. Hey, we gotta do the opposite. Yeah, let's throw him out. Wait. Yeah, we did it. Now, what rank of favorite should we do? Oh, yeah, let's rank every, Rainbow Friend ever. Oh, good idea. Number 7 is, okay, I'm gonna start. So, number 7 is orange. Wait, what the fuck?